In the field of beyond visual range air combat, preemptive strikes can often gain greater advantages and initiative for one's own side. In this field, the range of air-to-air missiles plays a key role. Because if the range of one's own missile exceeds that of the enemy aircraft can be safely attacked outside the range of the enemy's missile. Therefore, countries have been continuously pursuing the range improvement of beyond visual range air-to-air missiles. However, just when we thought the PL-15 was powerful enough, the PL-17 missile quietly appeared on the stage. In a domestic official program, there was a picture showing a J-16 carrying a PL-17 missile, marking the first appearance of the PL-17. Judging from estimates in videos and pictures, the length of the PL-17 missile is about 6 meters, and the diameter of the missile body reaches an astonishing 300 millimeters, far exceeding the size of the PL-15. This huge gap means that the range of the PL-17 will be far greater than that of the PL-15. Foreign media generally predict that the effective range of the PL-17 is at least 300 kilometers. And there are even optimistic estimates of 400 kilometers or even 500 kilometers. The latest military intelligence shows that the Chinese Air Force has recently introduced an unprecedented air-to-air missile, named PL-17. This missile has excellent performance, with a range of more than 300 kilometers and a flight speed of astonishing Mach 6. This news has attracted widespread attention in the international military community, because the emergence of PL-17 will completely change the pattern of world air combat. The PL-17 air-to-air missile model may be relatively unfamiliar to many people. According to the description of the US military officer, this missile uses a multi-stage pulse engine, has an extremely high range, and adopts a parabolic trajectory, similar to traditional ballistic missiles. It can be guided through a variety of platforms such as drones, satellites, and early warning aircraft, and has the ability to require no further intervention after launch. The PL-17 missile may change the military deployment and strategies of countries in the region. For the United States, its large transport aircraft and early warning aircraft are key assets. If these assets are threatened by PL-17 missiles, the United States will have to reassess its military strategy in the Asia-Pacific region. This may lead to the United States increasing its military presence in the region to ensure the security of its important assets. Therefore, it is understandable that US military officers are concerned about the potential threat posed by PL-17 missiles. In addition, the A launch and B missile combat mode is difficult to detect and interfere with at long distances. If the United States cannot quickly come up with an effective response, the air pattern in the Asia-Pacific region may undergo significant changes. In order to better understand the new technology of PL-17, let us first review China's current PL-15 missile. The PL-15 missile is a representative of China's fourth-generation long-range air-to-air missile, designed to replace the medium-range air-to-air missiles such as PL-12 and R-77. According to the parameters announced at the 2022 Zhuhai Air Show, the length of the PL-15E is approximately 3.996 meters. The projectile diameter is 203 millimeters. The weight does not exceed 210 kilograms. And its maximum range is 145 kilometers. However, foreign media generally believe that the actual range of the PL-15 currently in service of the People's Liberation Army is at least between 150 and 200 kilometers, which is longer than the range of the American AIM-120D missile of the same period. The key behind this powerful performance is that the PL-15 missile uses dual-pulse solid rocket motor, active radar guidance and relay guidance technology. The dual-pulse solid rocket motor greatly increases the range of the PL-15. And the relay guidance technology allows the missile to communicate with the aircraft or data command center in real time, enabling coordinated operations of early warning aircraft, fighter jets and missiles. This technological innovation allows the missile to flexibly adjust its attack target and flight path, greatly enhancing its combat effectiveness. In addition, the PL-17's missile diameter is relatively large, and its active phased array radar is also larger in size. It can lock at a longer distance and have a wider no-escape zone. It is said that the no-escape zone of the PL-15 is as high as 80 kilometers, which is further than the American AIM-120D. The no-escape zone of the PL-17 is even further, possibly reaching 200 kilometers. However, the PL-17 also has its own shortcomings, mainly in terms of its size and weight. Due to its larger size, fighter jets such as the J-20, J-16 and J-10C can only carry PL-17 missiles via external heavy pylons. Therefore, the J-20 can carry up to 4 PL-17s, while the J-10C can only carry up to 4 PL-17s, while the J-11 can carry 6 PL-17s, and the J-16 can carry up to 7 PL-17s. Considering that the PL-17 has an effective range of more than 300 or 400 kilometers, it is particularly suitable for dealing with high-value enemy targets, such as early warning aircraft, tanker aircraft, large transport aircraft, large reconnaissance aircraft, and large anti-submarine aircraft. This is why the commander of the US Air Force and the British Ministry of Defence have issued warnings, emphasizing that until effective methods of defense or counterattack against PL-17 missiles are found, it is best not to anger China. Otherwise they will face unbearable consequences. However, it is worth noting that Russia also announced that it is developing the KS-172 ultra-long-range air-to-air missile with a range of about 400 kilometers. However, due to the obvious gap in the semiconductor industry between China and Russia, the KS-172's accuracy under long-range conditions may be lower than that of the PL-17 missile. If the PL-17 air-to-air missile does have a range of 400 kilometers, it means that its range exceeds the detection range of most fighter jets' airborne radar. The traditional missile launch method requires the missile carrier aircraft to detect the target and launch it, but this obviously does not work in this case. Therefore, there is widespread speculation that the PL-17 may adopt an A shooting and B guided combat mode. The Chinese People's Air Force has been equipped with many advanced early warning aircraft that can detect targets through longer distance radars and then transmit the data to fighter jets carrying PL-17 missiles, so that the fighter jets can launch missiles based on the data. To sum up, the introduction of the PL-17 missile marks a huge breakthrough for the Chinese Air Force in the field of air combat technology. Its excellent performance and long-range strike capabilities will have a profound impact on future war situations.